If you thought the OpTic gaming roster mania changes was over, man, think again. Scumpii has rejoined OpTic Gaming and YouTube. I can honestly say I did not see this one coming. The prophecy that I prophesied was not fulfilled, man. I thought that Dito would actually was gonna end up joining OpTic. It was gonna be Dito, EnVyus, Clayster, and Nade Shot, but that was not the case. That was not the case. And Scump actually tweeted he should have never left OpTic and he's glad to be back so they can go ahead and go get this win, go get this championship. And honestly, I can say they had a legitimate chance, man. They have a really good chance. You got two very OBJ players in Nade Shot and EnVyus. In Blitz, which they really need. They almost beat, well, they actually did gonna beat Complexity in the Blitz, but they didn't beat them in the S&D, which I was really surprised. I actually thought that OpTic would not destroy Complexity in that S&D, but I thought they would beat them handily, probably like a 6-3 or 6-2, something like that. But instead, they got destroyed, man. They got destroyed in that S&D. In Envy, they didn't even make it to top 4. They didn't even make it to the top 4. I'm talking about the MLG, the 2K tournament that went down yesterday. If you didn't know, now you know. And Scumpii rejoins OpTic. So now you have the two very OBJ players, which stands for objective people. Let me back up a little bit. I said in the previous video that if OpTic Gaming or any other team wanted to win Call of Duty Championships 2014, that they would have to be able to beat Complexity in Blitz, which actually OpTic Gaming did yesterday. Because I still do believe that Complexity is the best Blitz team in the world. And I said they would have to beat them in a Blitz, which they did beat them in that Blitz, but I guess if it's that was actually the best out of 5. They beat them in the Blitz, but they lost in S&D, which is was really surprising to me that they lost in the S&D. But now that they have those two objective players in EnVyus and Nade Shot, you have one of the best slayers, if not the best slayer in Call of Duty, period, in Scump. And then you have Clayster is he, like, when he's playing the game, he leads the teams. He gets teams in good situations, in good areas. He leads the team very, very good, man. He, like, when the teams gets down on themselves, he pulls them back to where they should be. Like yesterday when it was going against Complexity, and they would get down in the round, get down in the game, he would pull the team back to where they should be, get them back in the right area. That map is over. We still can go win this. We gotta win this next game. Forget about that last map. Forget about that last game. Forget about that last round. He's a very, very vocal leader, which something that OpTic Gaming needs. Dito played really, really good yesterday, man. He played real, real good, but they didn't win it all. They didn't win it all, and so I guess OpTic was still thinking that, hey, hey, man, we can still get better. Dito, maybe he's not the guy. But what I'm thinking that really happened is that OpTic saw how early Envy got put out, and they was like, hey, Scumpii's probably gonna see how good we did, and maybe he'll be having second thoughts about leaving us, and which he did. Envy got destroyed. I'm not gonna say they got destroyed, but they got put. I say if you get put out real early, man, you got destroyed basically. And if I remember correctly, it was by Denial Esports. Scumpii leaves EnVyus and rejoins OpTic Gaming. It just keeps going, man. It just keeps going.